So this is how I breed my mealworms for mothers at LJ. Well, and the gecko as well, but gecko's not so much into them. But alright. So first of all, some office drawers. So I use a 4-drawer because I know it's easier. You can always have one spare. So I got not that one. This one. It's completely empty, so I got that one spare for when I need to make more room for more mealworms, because it does produce a lot of them. So what I do at the bottom, I keep my mealworms that are going to turn to pupa soon. I've already had a shitload of them. This is actually filled with them. Like, try to get some. There you go. Got a shitload of mealworms in here. Okay, I got the dates of when I last did the change of the substrate, and I'll eventually get around to it. So, what I like to do is, I don't have any beetles at the moment, but what I have, can't really open this one out, just put you down for a second. So I've got 2 drawers here. I took the actual wall bottom out of this, so it actually sits, try to get that, yeah, it sits on top of the bottom one, and the top one's actually for the beetles. But as they hatch, all the babies, they fall through the mesh and they fall into this tray here, and from this tray, this is where they'll hatch and be until they're big enough, and then I choose whether I want them to be feeders or for them to go into the box, which will change me into pupa. So once they've been in there for a while, then we'll move down to this one. This is where, once the hatch is starting to get a good size to them, I'll leave them in here for a bit, just on themselves, before I put them into the full colony of what will be breeding beetles. And just a tip, because you'll find with mealworms, pupae will not stop. So when you have a big eater like LJ over here, loves his mealworms and his crickets, you're going to need a shitload of them. So what I do, I got a little container you buy mealworms in from when I used to have to buy them. Fill this up with your mealworms and stick this in the fridge. Actually, like, you put your food and everything in there, but if you stick it in the fridge, they don't turn to pupae. So what does a pupae look like, you think? Alright, well, that's one there. Kind of looks like an alien a bit. Now I'll show you what I do with pupae. Usually people, this is what I did when I started. I put them in this drawer, wait for them to hatch, and then stuck them up there. But I didn't like the way I did that. So, but first of all, substrate, what do I use? Well, yep, my Woolies home brand rolled oats cost me $1 a bag, and it's a pretty good size bag. Yeah, so first of all, I make a little incubator. See the dates of which they were put in, which was yesterday, these boxes. So put that for a second, I'll open it up, because at the moment it's winter where I live, New South Wales, Australia. So what I do, I have a little thing I put an extra lid on top to keep the moisture off this one. So we've got box number 2, we got box number 1 with a heat sensor and my cards. Alright, so what I did to make this was, I just got a small esky, got a little rack in there that I found around the house, got a pump from a fish tank and a fish tank heater. That's all I need, and I just have cards there. I don't know why, just testing how waterproof they are, you know. Anyway, so if you look carefully, these are absolutely riddled with pupa. Some of these are getting ready to hatch. You'll see like black dots on them. That's how you know the legs are coming through. And then it'll come the wings, and then they hatch, and then there'll be like a white beetle. Yeah, you can see one rolling around a bit there. So that's what I do with my pupa. Kind of speeds it up a little bit. Yeah. This one, box 2 is the one I'm putting them all in now. And then box 1 is one that's just waiting to be hatched. Some of them are darkening up really nicely. They'll be hatching fairly soon. You'll find if you put them in an incubator of some sort, even if it's just as dodgy as this one, they will actually they'll actually hatch a lot quicker. So it'll take, once they turn their pupa, it'll probably take like 2 weeks. You just want to keep it at normal temperature, so probably like 25 to 32 or something. That's what I do. So yeah, let's put another one in there. You want to keep it around that temperature and take at least a week to 2 weeks from the hatch. So, because otherwise here in winter, you'll find it'll take 6 months, up to 6 months for them to hatch, and no one has that type of patience. So I'll show you the different stages. So try find one. First I'll tell you. Alright, so you'll find pale ones, like really white. They're your fairly newborns. Let's try to find one. This is as close as I've got for now. Alright, so I'm flipping them over. Yeah. See the colour of the back of him? He's probably halfway through his change. So, look in here. Most of them all got that on them. Then in this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the lid, because I really don't want to disturb them. Most of them actually got a little bit dark. There's some pastier than that, taking a little longer. That one there is really close to hatching. So the black legs coming through, the wings starting to form. So box 1 I'm thinking will be nearly ready soon, so just put these lids back on. Just chuck this in. If you make an incubator, I recommend, so you don't have to drill holes for cables and whatever and wreck the installation of it. I just have like this old necklace rope thing. This necklace rope thingy. I just tighten up so hard that it holds it down, just so it's like the tiniest gap. Nothing can really escape. So that's what that green rope is there for. Just tie it down. So in the way of food, you want to remember that the healthier you feed your mealworms, crickets, any you feed insects or whatever, the healthier the animal you're going to be feeding to will be. So my bearded dragon's literally just woke up, but she is very healthy. Just show you guys how healthy she actually is. So take my advice. When you feed them, they do actually like carrot. Just something simple like carrot. Just chuck it in there, and you won't even be thinking about it. They'll be nibbling away on it. Just change as it goes, put another one in. It's pretty simple. Like, they maul the carrot. Nothing stays in there very long. So yeah, when you have your feeder mill, I'm sorry. These ones, you want to stick those into the fridge. Get a cycle of these happening, and you don't have to. You can just put your pupa in one of these drawers with a little bit of oats or whatever. But if you want to be a bit of an extremist and want to do things a little more technical way, make a cheap incubator. You can make them for like $20 if that. If you have all the stuff around the house, you do it for free. So hope this helps, and I'll do one on crickets once I get a little bit of a cycle happening with those ones as well. So yeah, this is what I've got for crickets so far. But just to let you know, I have like your fertiliser. They're all hide underneath their cardboard and that. Cheekies. But you want to also make sure that's always damp in it. Yeah, so we'll go over that one day with you too as well. So yeah, thanks for watching.